Hi, this is Chloe, and it's time for today's Chloe's Unbox. Dear Chloe, I always thought that I married a good husband. We've been married for almost 15 years with 3 kids. We never really had a big fight until he was pirated by a big company and things between us began to change. I found out that he's having an affair with his office mate, who is the executive secretary of their CEO. I actually met the girl before we had this problem. She's young and single, mom of a 5-year-old girl. My husband introduced her to me when I attended their company Christmas party. To cut the long story short, my husband's already with the girl now. He traded a good family and a healthy marriage for a young single mom. I cannot accept this. I don't know what hits his head and left me with our children alone. I tried my very best to save our marriage and even humbled myself before him for our kids. But his decision is firm, and he told me that the girl needs him more than I do. He really thinks that he's doing the right thing. My sister-in-law even told me that my husband has brought the girl and her kid in their parents' house in Parañaque. Hindi man lang niya inisip ang mararamdaman ng mga anak ko kung malaman nila yon. What's worse is he's letting the kid call my mother-in-law nanay, which is my kid's endearment to their grandmother. I also heard that they have plans to get married. Mag-iipon lang daw sila. Ganun na lang ba kami kabilis kalimutan? Chloe, I've been trying to save this marriage. Now, I cut my communication from him and his family. I don't want my child to get affected. Am I doing the right thing of giving up on our marriage and not chasing him anymore? Gusto kong maintindihan din niya kung ano ang ginagawa niya at ang magiging kapalit nito sa aming iniwan niya. Sa ngayon, galit ang nararamdaman ko. Galit na galit ako, DJ Chloe. Lalo na sa babae niya na para sa akin ay masahol pa sa bayarang babae. Please help me deal with this. Maricris. Hi, Maricris. It really seems that your husband is under some kind of spell, ano? I know how you feel. You feel betrayed, abandoned, unloved. You feel ugly and you feel devastated. And it feels unbelievable as well. Unbelievable talaga. But you know what? Kids are never a guarantee that the husband won't leave you. That's why it's never right to fully anchor your life into a man. Your life should only be fully anchored to God. If he has left you already, as what you said in your letter, then the only option that you have, or options rather that you have, are these. You can file a case against him and the other girl and ask for support for your kids. You can, ask a lawyer on what's the best case for this one. A good family lawyer. Okay. Number 2, if it will help, report both of them to the company that they're working for. They may or may not meddle, but it's worth, trying. 3, you can let them be and let God deal with it and move on with your life if you don't want additional stress anymore. Pwede naman kasing una, yung sabi ko, diba, pwede ka mag-file. There are so many ways to deal with this without you na parang, looking, what do you call this? Without you looking desperate. Okay? You can file a case against them kasi mag-asawa kayo, kasal kayo. So obviously, that's what? Concubinage, adultery. Kung wala namang asawa yung babae, single mom. Pero sa asawa mo, concubinage yun. You just have to be ready kung ano yung magiging kalalabasan nito sa korte. Pangalawa, yun nga, you can try to at least inform the human resource because magkasama sila sa kumpanya. So, pwedeng pakinggan ka ng kumpanya and mawalan sila ng trabaho. Ready ka ba doon? Kasi kung yung asawa mo is the only one providing for you, kung hindi ka nagtatrabaho, syempre maapektuhan yun, di ba? Maapektuhan yung suportang binibigay sa'yo kung nagsusuporta pa siya. Most likely, baka mamaya hibang na siya dun sa isang babae. So, baka pati yung obligations niya sa inyo ay nakalimutan niya na. So, it's worth trying. Kasi para sa akin, hindi lang ikaw ang dapat maging miserable, okay? There are so many ways to fight without you looking desperate, okay? So, kailangan kahit papano ay mabulabog din silang dalawa. So, yun, you can check out with HR and let them know na ito yung nangyayari. Or, number 3, sabi ko nga, move on, let it be, and let God deal with it. Walang relasyon na magfo-flourish pagka merong natatapakang ibang tao. Kapag merong ibang nasasaktan. In your case, ikaw at ang mga anak mo. So you can just, let it be and let God deal with it and move on with your life. Because, it's very hard to fight for someone, for a relationship, for love that's supposed to be yours. Kung ikaw lang ang lumalaban, tama. Ang pag-ibig, ang kasal, ang marriage, pinaglalaban yan. Pero kung sa tingin mo it's a lost cause, I mean, di ba, you can exhaust all efforts, ginawa mo na rin. But if it's a lost cause, might as well drop it. Di ba? Because kung para yan sa'yo, babalik yan at maayos yan at yan ay magiging para sa'yo. Maybe you have shortcomings, maybe you have some shortcomings, but whatever they are, it's not enough reason for your husband to just leave you and the kids as if nothing happened. Sometimes, wala naman talaga sa babae ang pagkukulang. Maaring meron. Pero, mag-asawa kayo dapat pinag-uusapan yan. Alam yun, every time merong sirang ilaw sa bahay nyo, instead na bumili ka ng bagong bulb, pupunta ka ng ibang bahay para dun ka na lang mag-ilaw or something, di ba? You try to fix what is within, di ba? Within the house, within the marriage. So, yeah, sadyang mahina lang talaga. Minsan, hindi lang ang lalaki, ang babae rin, na naeengganyo ng mas bata. Lalong-lalo na sa part ng lalaki. Diba? Sabi mo nga, for a single, young and single mother. But don't worry, tatanda din yan. But, you have to stop blaming yourself. Remember that your husband was a willing partner for her. He pursued her, maybe, and he was the only one who left you to be with her. Hindi lang ito kasalanan ng babae niya. Kasalanan din to ng asawa mo. It always takes two to tango. So, yeah, I understand kung galit ka, pero wag ka lang magalit sa asawa mo. Magalit ka rin dun sa babae, okay? 99% of men who left their families for a piece of meat ends up dealing with the consequences of their actions and their choices. Okay? You have your children, focus on them because they've already lost one parent. They cannot afford to lose another. Okay? It's going to be difficult. It will be hard and it will still be very hard in the days to come. And believe me, God will be your only source of strength. So it's the right time that you start having a relationship with Him. And know that, even if you've lost everything, He will restore everything that you've lost. God is the great restorer. I so believe in that. Ipanalangin mo yung asawa mo. Matagal na kayong kasal, matagal na kayong mag-asawa. Sometimes, it's the one thing that people forget, that partners, that spouses forget, to pray for your partner, to pray for your spouse. Kasi, alam mo, maraming bagay na pwedeng makatempt sa tao, makasira ng marriage, no? And, the enemy is always on the lookout for people, for families na sisirain niya. So, pray for your husband. And know that, we have a God that you can always count on. Tama, ipaglaban mo ang asawa mo. But if you believe that it's a lost cause, you can just let it be and let God deal with it. Pulutin mo ulit yung sarili mo, bumangon ka kasi meron kang mga anak. It's high time na this time, ikaw naman. Focus on yourself, start loving yourself, start spending time with the right people, your family, your friends, and doon ka humugot ng lakas sa mga tao na sumusuporta sa'yo, lalong-lalo na sa mga anak mo. Hindi ito ang katapusan ng mundo para sa'yo, okay? And you will realize kung hindi man na magkaayos pa kayo, kung hindi na kayo magkaayos pa ulit, time will come, you will realize it was meant to be. And you'll be happy na you have decided to move on and focused on yourself at, alam mo yun, kayanin na buhayin ng mga anak mo mag-isa. So, God bless you. What's your name again? Maricris. God bless you, Maricris. And I pray that you will be able to get through this with the help of the Lord. So there you have it. That's another letter for Chloe's Unbox. If you guys would like to send me a letter, then you know the drill. You can send it via Chloe of 96.3 Easy Rock on Facebook. Ciao.